Hello, welcome to Film57. My name is Thomas, and today we're going to be doing some Flight Simulator X madness, and we're just going to do how to do a tutorial on how to do a circuit in a plane. Basically, it's quite a simple concept. I'm just going to explain it to you while we're loading. You take off, turn round, and land on the runway that you basically came on. So we're going to go spawn on the runway, or like Minecraft spawn, and this is the Beechcraft Baron light aircraft, and we need to request ATC clearance. Now we're already at the runway and we're gonna have to depart straight out.
Juliana ground, beach, November 71 Foxtrot
Yeah, we're just
request taxi for takeoff.
we're in November 71 Foxtrot Sierra.
November 71 Foxtrot Sierra.
There you go, see, we are. They're telling us to taxi not short, but we're already on the runway, so it doesn't really matter.
When ready.
Yeah, we definitely will do that.
Taxiing, hold short runway 10 via taxiway.
Now this is one of my first videos that we're doing on Flight Simulator, so hopefully it should go all well. Let's get takeoff clearance.
Tower, beach, November 71 Foxtrot Sierra, ready at runway 10.
Yeah, we are ready at runway 10.
November 71 Foxtrot Sierra, cleared for takeoff.
Oh yeah,
runway
we're cleared for
10,
takeoff.
straight out departure.
That means we can go. So, before we take it, yeah, let's just acknowledge
runway
that.
10, beach, 1 Foxtrot Sierra.
Okay, now we have been totally cleared. We need to lower the flaps. That is one thing we need to do. We need to just do all the checks, check whether the control panel, we can check whether everything is in working order. Things are in the green, pressure, vertical speed, altimeter set, turn coordinator, yes. Engine instruments, yep, we're set. I think we can go now. So, let's zoom out. Now, basically, we're going to do this. We're going to just, basically, put the throttles forward all the way. And hopefully, we should accelerate down the runway now. Oh, whoops. Let's go outside and see what's happening. So, this is our plane outside. It's quite a nice plane. It's good. Okay, I think we're approaching takeoff speed. So, when we get to the speed at which we are going to need to be, we'll pull back, and hopefully, which is now, let's rotate. Oh my goodness. We're in the air. Now, hopefully this won't take very long to do a circuit, because I have a limit of 10 minutes. And I don't particularly want to take ages to explain how to do this. So, once you've taken off, usually what I like to do is just stay over the runway until we actually exit the runway, which is just about now. We do need to climb to about 1,000 feet. Now that we've exited the runway, we can start turning for our base leg. Downwind turn, downwind leg, going parallel to the runway. Now, basically, we don't want to do too of a sharp turn, because we won't exactly go very far in actually getting us round. Now, when you're doing this, it requires quite a lot of concentration just to make sure that you're not going in the wrong direction. There is the runway, and as you can see, we're kind of making good progress with our turn. We should really, in real life, be saying November 74. Yeah, we should be saying something to air traffic control, such as Juliana Tower, November 71 Foxtrot Sierra is turning downwind for touch and go. Runway 10. Basically, that's what we should be saying, and that's what I tend to say to these guys in their air traffic control. But Microsoft Flight Simulator have not thought of that quite yet. So we are on our downwind leg, we're parallel to the runway, and I don't have a joystick, which is making this really hard. If I crash, I'm sorry, and I will admit that I am rubbish at it without a joystick. I'm actually pretty good at it with the joystick, so when I get my joystick, you'll be able to see the difference. If I was in a real plane, which I have flown planes similar to this, I would be trimming the aircraft so I didn't have to keep putting so much manual input into it. But yes, I think we should be telling them something that we want to do a full stop landing. Because otherwise, this would be going on forever if I did a touch and go.
November 71 Foxtrot Sierra, Juliana Tower, flight left, base, runway 10, altimeter 2992.
So basically what they're telling us when they say altimeter 2992, that's the barometric pressure. That's a lot of words that, well, I don't know whether they mean anything to you guys, but the barometric pressure is the pressure at which you set the altimeter. Now I'm going to turn for the final approach because, well, if you look, the runway's over there and we are a mile away. So really we should be telling them we're turning for finals, runway 10 to land. Why did I say that? I am familiar with the area and I know exactly where the airport is. Yes, I do know it's at 9 o'clock. They're telling me it's at 9 o'clock. Thank you so much for timing. Now we need to kind of decrease the power settings maybe a little bit, but just because we're turning for our final approach. We don't want to be crashing into the sea. So let's just put the power back on maybe a little bit. We're going to need to be maintaining a 70 knot approach speed. Oh my goodness, we're going to turn out for finals and we're halfway across the wrong direction. So if we keep turning until we get to where we should be. Now that is totally out of line with the runway. That is not good. Whoops. Hopefully we should be right. Okay, let's just try and turn and line up. Now I did say I'm not perfect at this without my joystick. I'm not, well, I could do it quite easily with a joystick, but this is with arrow keys, and it's quite hard with arrow keys. So, okay, we can do this. Okay, we're coming in. Okay, let's reduce that power a little bit, just so we don't, like, fall in the sea or overrun the runway. We are a little bit too high, but remember guys, you don't have to land on the numbers. The numbers are just there to name the runway. If you didn't know, the number for the runway is done by the heading of the runway. Now we're just coming up over the runway, and once you get to this height you need to totally reduce to full power and flare, and need to keep the nose up as high as possible. Now that wasn't the best runway. Now let's put the brakes on. Oh my goodness. Now I like to put the parking brake on just because it slows you down more. We are on no power at all, but this is really not slowing down very well.
H1 Foxtrot Sierra, turn next taxiway.
Oh yeah. Well, that is how you do a circuit. Now let's have a look at the flight analysis. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, we did quite well with the altitude, and let's look at our circuit. Look at that. That's pretty good actually. I took off, circled round, and came in. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. So that is how you do a circuit for Flight Simulator X. If you have any questions at all about everything, basically, and you want to know how to do something, then don't hesitate to ask. I'm always here, basically, and you can ask me anything about Flight Simulator. Nothing absolutely stupid, please. Why do I keep clicking no? Yes, I do want to click do it. I should be doing some more videos about Flight Simulator. I did a video on how to install more planes in Flight Simulator X, so watch that if you haven't already. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.